Hey folks, so it's Thursday, April 22nd, or at least I'm pretending it is, uh, when I'm recording this. Um, Listen, my dog is wearing a diaper. Mama, want to show everyone your diaper? I don't know if you can see her diaper. I'll take a picture of it. But she's decided, just for fun, that she's gonna revenge pee. Don't worry, we're taking her to the vet, make sure it's not a UTI, but we're pretty sure she's just all around salty. So I had to buy her these little diapers. She's wearing a diaper right now with bumblebees on it, and I'm okay with that. It's really cute. They're like these washable dog panties. Anyway, just so you know, those exist. So anyway, we're going to start today by brushing up on a do-it-yourself tarot. Now, the most common practice, if you've ever had your tarot cards done, probably you've had someone who is more practiced at tarot to read your cards, but that's not the only way. And I mean, yeah, there are all sorts of ways to sort of think about tarot, and tarot is absolutely, like it's a practice. It's a spiritual practice, but it's not tied to any denomination or anything like that. It's a vibe, right? So I don't want you to think this is like a game or anything, right? But the idea here is that there are different philosophies on reading tarot, and they vary. My iteration, and as I'm saying this is someone who has been reading tarot for a long time, is that I guess my thing is that really the main part is that the person who's asking the questions, who's there seeking the reading, that they really kind of spend some time shuffling the cards, getting their energy on the cards, and that as long as you know how to read the cards and you're skilled at reading the cards, you can do that. It's not like I personally am not necessarily sure that. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I don't think that there are just special people who have psychic vibes. I think all of us can read cards and intuit tarot cards. Okay, so that's just the way of it. All right, so maybe I'm querying tarot in that way, but the whole point is we're going to learn to read our own cards. Okay, and part of one of the reasons why we're reading our own cards isn't just because we're doing this remotely, but also because I think that it's going to end up helping you do some of the queer readings of tarot that we're going to be doing later on in the piece, in this unit. Okay, so with that in mind, there is this piece about how to do a tarot reading for yourself. So check that out. It's really simple, like just as easy to read, really straightforward. Probably won't take 10 minutes. And then I want you to learn about the Celtic cross spread. I'm sure it's called a lot of other things, but it's like the most common tarot reading, and basically it's sort of like the way that it sort of looks right there. You'll see there's like a little spread. It's basically a cross and then some cards down the side. It's the most common tarot reading. There are lots of different spreads. So a spread is basically, the person who's asking the question shuffles the card, and then they pick out randomly in this case, 10 cards, and those get laid in a particular order, and they get, turned over during the reading, right? The Celtic cross is like the most general reading, so it kind of like shows you your current situation, the recent past, current obstacles, what might be if headed for you in the based upon your current situation, right? Just kind of like a general sort of like forecast and look back at the same time. All right, so it's a really meditative spread. So we're going to learn about that. And I actually grabbed y'all a copy of Dusty White's The Easiest Ways to Learn the Tarot. And so, yeah, I do have a personal copy of the book. I've had it for a minute, but I'm not going to lie to you, I did maybe pirate that. But it's because I don't want you to have to buy anything. So, you can do whatever you want, right? But you have access to the book if you want, right? But I do want you to read the pages, and it looks like it's 20 pages, but it's not. The book itself is just like really rather it's a workbook, so it's like 20 workbook pages on the Celtic cross, right? So I want you to learn that how to do the Celtic cross spread, and then I want you to actually practice the Celtic cross spread. So I want you to grab the cards, the tarot deck that you made for yourself, or that maybe you have a tarot deck. Um, and then I just want you to practice laying down, doing the Celtic cross spread, just like laying down the cards and doing them in in the order, and just noticing the positions of the card, because some of the cards when you pull them will be right side up. Some of them will be upside down, and that becomes really important for tarot, right? So yeah, there's that. Um, yeah, so just practice it a few times and then just kind of remind yourself of like the order of like, because in the Celtic cross, like the first card that you draw and the second and even the 10th, they all have like the order that you pull them and place them have meaning. So you're kind of like not only practicing like the spread itself, laying it down, those cards down on the table in a certain pattern, but just reminding yourself of like what each card in the spread means in terms of the order that you draw those. Okay? So just practice that as many times as you need, because that's really all we're doing today is learning about the how to do a DIY reading, how to learn the Celtic cross spread. There are different this book does talk about different other types of reading, so if future use like, hey, this is cool, I want to check it out, you can. And it also tells you a really cool way to like learn, sort of like memorize the cards, but also like intuit your meaning into the cards. So there's that too. All right. But anyway, just practice the Celtic cross reading, and then just head over to the Unit 4A tarot takes and just share something new and fun that you learned from today's exercise. It can be really anything. So yeah, that's it.